So it took me really long to understand this. It feels like I'm really nice.
Yes.
That feeling when you say yes because you are helping everyone
Yeah.
out and you just feel like, oh, I'm such a nice person. But it's not like doing anything for anyone. The other person's never going to understand that she is
Yeah.
going like over the mile more than she could have done, like, or more than what is expected. She's doing a lot more.
Yeah.
They're not going to
They're
understand.
not going to know.
No. Yeah, and it's just like it's just inside. And
Yeah.
like our culture is generally let it go, why bother, like
Yeah.
why fight over such a small thing. And this really small thing becomes so big after you it's like bottled up for like really long.
Yeah.
And I had that experience before because I have been such a yes person all the time. Now saying no becomes like troublesome, and other people also don't accept that no.
Yeah.
They say you are fine with that for so many years, why
No
why
now?
bother now, why whine now.
Yeah.
And nowadays it's
What was it? Was there like a memory you have of when you were like, I can't keep saying yes? What made you change so much?
it's I think like my first few years in my career.
Yeah.
I started working really young, really enthusiastic, wanted to do everything, and
Yeah.
I felt like I'm doing for like common good.
Yes.
And whatever, even if my boss or like supervisor doesn't see it, it's fine because I'm doing not for him. Anyway, it's for myself. And obviously I would say that that experience really helped me do mature like in my life. But also it has been like a really toxic environment, and it was not for anyone, for myself, and it's just hurting. And I think if I had like said no or like tried to explain things in the beginning, I think the other person would have understand. It's just like we people all are different. We some people for some people it's so easy to say yes, and we just consider them rude. It's not rude. It's just that they have like certain boundaries, and I think everyone should have that like healthy boundaries in the workplace, and never be afraid to say no. If it's like reasonable enough, then the other person would understand. Don't be like illogical about saying no to everything, your responsibility and everything stuff. But like I feel like that is like such a healthy thing to do.
And you're saying like in this culture, it's not common for people
Not
to say
common,
no.
yeah.
And there's a large chunk of people in the UK culture as well who feel the same, and it's part of their upbringing. I almost feel it's somewhat a feminine thing of like, women should be yes and say yes and help people, and it's not always useful.
I think personality wise as well,
Yeah.
in the world, the type of person who are very authoritative, they are just stick with their own like whatever they say is right, kind of stubborn people.
Yeah.
Those are like really less, but they are very effective when it comes to work.
Yes.
They are very visionary and like
Exactly.
far-sighted. They are they stick with their mindset, their perspective and everything. But those kind of people are really less, and there are like more numbers of people who are more flexible and want to be with people.
Yeah, there's
Pleasing and stuff,
benefits
yeah.
to that stubbornness, but
Yeah.
there's also, in terms of health, quite a lot of health negatives to those type of people as well.
Yeah.